Do this! This TV show thing. Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Good to see you. I'm Kevin Pereira. Howdy.
And I'm Candace Bailey. We're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles.
Oh, what a show today. Wow. On the old program, Blair Herter heads to the New York Auto Show to check out the new Lamborghini. And he gets his hands on a Super Snake.
What?
It's a car, not a euphemism.
Ah.
Yeah. Then, holy crap, the PlayStation Network has been hacked! Oh! And Nintendo is bringing a brand new high-def console to E3. We're gonna bring you all the latest gaming news in the loop.
Plus, today's Around the Net brings you an epic booty-shaking video.
Hello.
That involves driving. Don't tell your auto insurance company. And we've got a break-breaking fail and a double bowling ball nut shot on Great Moments TV Evolution because a single bowling ball nut shot just doesn't impress us anymore.
Couldn't agree more. But first, if you like, I don't know, chainsaw rifles, have we got a deal for you?
All show long, we'll be giving away Gears of War 3 beta codes. The public beta for multiplayer opens today, and there are 2 ways you can get a code.
That's right. You can either pre-order Gears of War 3 at GameStop.com to receive a beta key.
Or use your keen detective skills to discover the codes hidden throughout our show.
Yeah. Hey, you guys like my chainsaw gun?
Yeah.
Pretty sweet,
I
right?
like it.
I could be all like, pew, pew, and then I could be like, revity rev, and then I'm like,
Now, make sure to be fast because only the
and then it's like,
first
oh, you lost an
person
arm,
to
now you gotta file
be
for
able to
disability.
use it.
And kids are gonna point at you and laugh when you shop at Walmart. They'll be like, what's up, armless? And be like,
It's in my face.
Incredibly rude. The beta concludes on May 15th, and that gives you 3 weeks to check it out. So there you go. We done? We good?
Time now to shoot a portal into the interwebs.
Who put all these letters and numbers here?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Where are we going?
Around the net. Now that was. What happens when you get a little weird off Red Bull?
Jittery.
Yeah?
It's been 6 weeks since I've had a Red Bull. Today, I jumped right in.
Oh,
Feel a
right?
little jittery.
Okay, let's have that gun handy just in case. You just never know.
I hate you.
I'm just saying, I might have to put you down. We begin today's program with a street fight.
That ends with a twist.
People watching now?
Yeah.
It's like a backyard bully brawl.
Is it over? Is it over?
Yeah.
I can't watch
It's
that
over.
one.
You want to watch it one more time? Is that what you said? We can play.
I can't watch it. It makes me want to cry.
What?
I don't like seeing animals die.
But that's how they make foie gras. It's delicious. There's no easy way to get out of this one, to be honest.
Yeah, there's not.
We could, you could say, your goose is cooked.
I geese somebody should have honked.
Yeah, actually, no, that was good. You're a terrible human being for
Yes.
making light of that poor,
Yes.
innocent, defenseless animal's death, but that was a good one.
Kevin,
Yes, Candace?
stop.
Okay.
Yesterday, the Easter Bunny came to visit little children all over the world.
Yes, some as old as 12 years old. We'll get to that. Unfortunately, some of those children were not happy to see him.
Coming to see you all tonight.
The Easter Bunny!
Yep. Look at your pretty eggs.
Mommy, can we pick them out?
No, don't bother them yet. They're still drying.
Oh
I love Easter.
So
and
good.
The Easter Bunny.
You still love Easter and the Easter
I
Bunny.
do. I had an
Fun
Easter
fact,
egg.
Candace had an egg hunt yesterday. No,
I did.
this wasn't like Candace took her niece to an egg hunt. Candace had an egg hunt yesterday.
Oh, no, okay. My friend hid 18 eggs in my apartment that were filled with candy.
How
And
many
I
other
got
people
to
were at this
find
egg hunt?
Me.
Just you.
It was amazing. I found all of them. But do you know, I believed in the Easter Bunny until I was 12 years old.
Like, Like on accident, out of spite, or what? Like.
I believed in Santa Claus till I was 12, and when my mom told me there was no such thing as Santa Claus, I was crying. I was like, no, you lied to me. I guess that means there's no such thing as the Easter Bunny either. My mom didn't know what to think. She's like, is she kidding? Is she for real?
Did she remind you how special you are?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's all that matters.
My mommy says I'm very special.
She is. Your mother is right. Today's number 3, it actually shows us the powerful ingenuity of the American people to avoid actually any kind of work.
Yes, when a job needs to be done, you can trust Americans to find the cheapest, laziest way to do it.
For instance, crossing the street.
Turn, get out the way. Turn the throttle up. You go, buddy. Give her hell, buddy.
That's amazing.
Honestly, the lawnmower wheelchair sounds like an awesome idea, but then you just imagine somebody walking a small dog next to somebody using it.
No more of that in
No.
today's show. Our number 2 video is a commercial for ceiling tiles set to the haunting, memorable theme from Love Story.
It's also a reminder that being the protagonist of a romantic drama has a negative effect on your life expectancy. It wasn't real.
It makes me so sad. I want to cry.
Those lizards or geckos, they were just like the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. Don't worry. No, no one was actually. No, they're not. Oh no, your day is ruined. I'm so glad I could do that. If that commercial doesn't guilt you into buying high-quality ceiling tiles, I don't know what will.
Still ahead, a booty video of staggering genius.
Rumps get shaken, and our number 1 around the net. Stick around. In today's ATN, lawn care met wheelchair. We're curious, where is this woman going? Tweet us your responses at AOTS, #OMGROFLOL. If your response mows down the competition, we'll feature it on Friday's show. Totes number 1. Today's number 1 is a glimpse into the rarely seen world of sissy bump. Guys, it's an energetic style of New Orleans music and dance. It's it's performed by drag queens and transvestites. So
You
sure
might
you're all
enjoy
familiar.
the sounds of Katie Red's tantalizing upbeat single, Where the Melf At?
Oh, who doesn't?
But we're pretty sure you'll enjoy the visuals even more. Wow. You ever been pulled over for doing that, your Focus? Oh, I have so many times. It's
God.
hard to get out
They
of
need to
those.
dedicate lanes to that on the freeway. Be all about it. And I would love to make a comment on the quality of the dancing in that video, but honestly, I don't think I'm enough of a booty expert. I just don't.
Well, you know what? Then
Don't.
you were in luck, Kevin.
Why is that, Candace?
Because G4 has found the world's foremost booty experts and given them a forum for their booty discussions.
Wait, are you talking about At the Booties?
I am.
Welcome to another edition of At the Booties, winner of the 2008 P-Booty Award for Broadcasting Excellence.
The weather is warm, the sun is shining, and it's time for the summer season of booty videos. So let's cut to the chase and see what's ripened. We're going to kick things off with some innovative zero-gravity booties. Just look at these two underwater honeys, Bill, huh? Now this is a masterful rendition of the seductive mermaid temptresses who lured many a sailor to his death.
Listen, Pat, just because you like seeing women running out of oxygen, it doesn't mean that an underwater booty video is a good one. Now, I give them credit for trying. But guess what makes booties bounce, guys? Gravity! There's nothing going on in this video.
Of course there is, Bill. Just observe the fringe, okay? The gentle gyrations reminiscent of the lunar tide.
A horny dolphin wouldn't even tap that. 1.5 slaps. And get those girls some burgers, damn it.
Bill, you know, sometimes you are just so uncouth. I've got to give this one 4 slaps!
Now, let's get to someone who knows how to shake her booty in some H2O. Now, this is a siren who knows how to work it. While she's still completely underwater, her trunk has a healthy amount of junk in it. This is a grade A booty vid that would make any captain shout, "Land ho!"
Bill. I'm afraid I just don't see it. I mean, to me, okay, this looks just like someone playing with their new underwater camera for the first time.
Sometimes, Pat, I'm not sure you like booties at all.
No, Bill, it's only because I love them so much that I can only give this 2 slaps. I mean, I cannot, in good conscience, encourage this sort of amateurish bootyography.
That just means more for Admiral Bill. 5 full slaps.
Well, that just about wraps it up for us here at the Booties. It's time to close down the club.
Until next time, remember, tip the bartenders and keep those booties shaking.
One of my favorite shows.
I wish I could do that. My booty's just not that shakeable.
What do you mean, your boot? What do you got? What are you working with? Okay.
I mean, I got some butt, but like those are some.
We could. Well, I mean, don't we have those butt pads from when we showed them off ad scene on TV thing?
Do we?
Yeah. You want to get some butt pads?
Yeah, that would be my dream.
All right. We will give you some badonkadonk by the end of the show and give you a chance to shake it.
My lifelong dream is coming true.
Yes. Ours too.
This weekend, we sent Blair Herter to New York, and he found a super snake.
To clarify, we're not talking about like a mega python or a gentleman's member. We're talking about a shiny new vehicle at the NY Auto Show.
New York City has hosted the International Auto Show for over 100 years, and it features the newest debuts and concepts the automotive world has to offer. So follow me inside. We'll kick some tires.
Each year, New York's Jacob Javits Center plays host to hundreds of automakers and thousands of automotive fanatics. And I'm here to see what's making headlines at the 2011 New York Auto Show.
So how do you take one of Lamborghini's best-selling cars and make it better? You take the top off of it. At least that's what the 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo Spider Performante did.
At its core, this Lambo is exactly the same as its Gallardo Superleggera brother. It has the same sleek front end and angled body lines. The convertible top retracts with a touch of the button, and even at high speeds, the Lambo engineers designed the cockpit to allow only the slightest bit of wind buffeting. So your hairpiece is sure to stay right where it is.
And just like its hard-top brother, when you stomp on the gas, this Lambo comes to life.
Open up the throttle on the 5.2-liter V10 and feel your neck snap back. This Lambo produces 570 braking horsepower and hits 398 pound-foot of torque. This flying wedge hits a 0 to 60 time of just 3.8 seconds and tops out at 201 miles an hour.
So what does this little convertible cost? Well, only $248,000. So just buy 2 of them, because your kids don't need to go to college. BMW is known around the world as the ultimate driving machine, and this year at the show they're unveiling their new sport coupe, the 2012 650i.
The 650i will be available in both a hardtop coupe and a convertible. The front end has been revamped for 2012 with a more aggressive look. The fastback-like slope of the roof of this coupe gives way to the new LED tail lamps and trapezoid-shaped exhaust tips.
And right here under the hood is where the 650i really shines. This is where even the most hardcore horsepower addicts giggle like schoolchildren.
Powering the 650i coupe is BMW's 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. Horsepower has been bumped up significantly to 400 horses and making over 450 pound-foot of torque. This beauty hits 0 to 60 in an impressive 4.8 seconds.
So one of my favorite things about the car as a BMW owner is how they mix the high performance with the ultimate in interior luxury.
From the NAPA leather upholstery to the 10-inch display monitor, the cockpit of the 650i is designed with the driver in mind and can be yours for about $90,000.
Let's talk down and dirty Detroit horsepower. Shelby turning heads this year at the New York Auto Show with their debut of the GT500 Super Snake.
Starting with its signature Shelby fiberglass hood with hood pins to the front grille sporting the Super Snake badging, this is truly another Shelby powerhouse. Sitting on Shelby-designed 20-inch Alcoa wheels, it also sports front brake cooling ducts, Borla exhaust, and the Shelby signature racing stripe.
But a Shelby Mustang isn't just a Shelby based on looks alone, and that is where the Super Snake packs its biggest punch.
Slap on a Shelby Keen Bell Supercharger and you'll be sitting on 800 horsepower. 0 to 60 is rumored to be about 3.3 seconds, but that's nothing official. Torque is 590 pound-foot, and the best part is this Shelby will run on regular pump gasoline.
So sticker price on this bad boy is about $100 grand, but even at that price, your Ferrari buddies are going to be left crying in your dust. Once again, the New York International Auto Show bringing you the huge debuts, but there's still a lot more to see inside, so I gotta go.
OMG cars!
And now we've all seen Blair Herter's Super Snake.
Easy.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, tomorrow he'll be bringing us the latest concept cars from the show floor, including a Lexus hybrid and a Cadillac urban luxury vehicle. Urban luxury.
Sounds very fancy.
Luxurious.
Right now it's time to ask, what up, Twitter Wall?
Weird Archives wants to know, a lot of people are asking this actually on Twitter, which candy did you eat after Lent?
Well, I had 4 candies. I had hot tamales and little chocolate eggs and Sour Patch Kids and Starburst jelly beans.
Wow.
And a Diet Coke.
Were you just waiting until the clock changed and you just gorged and slammed it all down? Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad.
I waited a long time
You did,
for that.
you did. Good job.
And you know what,
Good job.
by the way, people were telling me on Twitter, you didn't wait 6 weeks. No way did you wait 40 days. And I'm like, yes, I did. We did, right? It was 40 days.
What? I don't know. Let me check my calendar. I was closely monitoring this entire situation.
That couldn't have been more than 3 weeks, but it was.
Waiting with anticipation.
It was.
You
It
cheated
was
a lot,
6.
though, by the way. You were eating Altoids and gum and all this other stuff. That's totally
Okay.
candy. It's fine. Arville says...
I did not cheat.
Arville says... wait, Santa isn't real? Oh, you could have prefaced that with spoiler alert.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, Fax Bear, by the way, not a real bear. Just a creeper in a bear suit. Yeah.
Now you've gone and done it, Kevin.
Spoiler,
Now you've gone and
AOTS staffers, not really upset by that. That was a put on. Go ahead. Yeah, oh yeah, wait.
I think
snap
they're
back
really
into
upset, Kevin.
Okay, that's enough. That was probably, honestly, that's my bad. That was about 10 seconds too long. I'm sorry.
If you want to be a part of the show and end up on our Twitter wall, tweet us at AOTS or use the hashtag AOTS. Still ahead, Andy Allo has all the day's headlines. And
see, look, they're back to happy.
America says. Look how fun she looks.
Then there's a new Wii console on the way, and the PlayStation Network has been hacked. Could the culprits be charging your credit card right now? They probably aren't, but it's an interesting question to pose. Stick around, it's the Loop.
Today's Road Report is brought to you by Turtle Wax Ice. Make your car look like $1 million with Turtle Wax Ice liquid polish. Do yourself proud.
Get ready for a trip to rehab. You're gonna need it after you play Dungeon Raid. In this RPG Bejeweled mashup, the goal is to survive as long as possible against an endless wave of skeletons. Graphics are retro and gameplay is simple. String together sword tiles to destroy enemies as they drop down and gain experience for each kill. You will then be able to level up your stats and gain access to high-end spells, which will alter the board or remove monsters. Each tile has its own use. Gather potions to gain health and collect shields and coins to upgrade your character with new weapons and armor. And you're going to need the upgrades. The monsters level up with increased strength and different abilities, forcing you to carefully string out your combos. With 9 unlockable characters and dozens of abilities, this game will have you glued to your iPhone. So feed your digital addiction and pick up Dungeon Raid for the iPhone for $3.
Actually, that one was much easier than the other side.
Well, because I've already broken.
Once you loosen me up, it all just fits.
I love that you loosen me up.
Hey, your ear is called, and they'd like you to get some decent speakers.
Today's epic giveaway can help.
Today, one lucky winner will soon be rocking the old house with 2 Sonos Zone Player S5 speakers and the Sonos Zone Bridge, courtesy of, guess what? Sonos.com.
Nice!
Boom!
This all-in-one sound system streams music wirelessly and can be controlled from your computer or any iOS or Android device.
I absolutely love these devices.
jealous.
They're 10 kinds of awesome. To enter, visit our website at g4tv.com/epic giveaway.
Get your entry in between now and Tuesday, April 26th by 3 p.m. Eastern to be eligible. We'll announce the winner right here on tomorrow's show.
But now I'm kind of in the mood for some fresh-baked news.
Well, that's perfect, because Andy Allo is serving up the feed.
Thanks, guys, and right now it's time to start the feed.
All the news you need to know. The feed.
It's Monday, April 25th, and here are your top stories. We might be a lot closer to a manned mission to Mars than you think. Yeah, SpaceX head honcho Elon Musk recently told the Wall Street Journal that his privately funded space exploration initiative intends to send the first man to Mars in only 10 years. SpaceX, which has scored $75 million in funding from NASA, recently unveiled plans for their high-powered Falcon rocket, which would definitely play a part in that effort. That means we're only a hop, skip, and away from memory replacement and 3 boobed hookers.
Yeah!
A week ago, Keanu Reeves lit up the rumor mill when he said that a Bill and Ted script was near completion. Well, guess what? The script is done. Co-star Alex Winter recently tweeted that the script for Bill and Ted 3 is in his hands and he's busy reading. There's no word on when the movie will start shooting, so we can assume the finished film is still a year or 2 away. Man, if only we had some sort of time-traveling phone booth. And in Marvel movie news, Director Joss Whedon, he's also a doctor, Joss Whedon began principal photography on The Avengers today. Yes, we wish him luck. Meanwhile, Chris Evans just spotted in Times Square shooting an epilogue for Captain America that will tie him into The Avengers. Here is a bystander's footage of present-day Steve Rogers in New York getting an earful from Sam Jackson as Nick Fury. If you can't wait to see The Avengers, freeze yourself in a block of ice and have yourself thawed out when it's out screens next summer. And finally, are you one of those dirty old men who use library computers to watch pornography? Yes? Congratulations! You're not breaking the law! According to the New York Post, New York City library officials have stated that looking at porno on their computers is protected by the First Amendment. Under U.S. law, any library that receives federal funds may apply filters that block illegal obscenity and child pornography, but nothing else, up to and including threesome scenes. For the record, perverts, it's not watching pornography that makes you gross. It's watching porno in a public place and also the exposing yourself in a library park.
All right.
I'm Andy Allo, and you've just been fed. Now back to Kevin and Candace.
Thank you, Andy. Hey, have you ever had like a creepy, weird encounter with somebody that was exposing themselves or watching some porno on an iPad or something like that right outside your dressing room yesterday? You ever had anything like that?
I thought that was you.
Yeah, Guilty.
It's funny that you asked that. Just a few days ago, I was walking out of a parking lot, and the guy is just like walking around with his, thingy-ling.
I hate
just
when
like
that
hanging out.
happens.
And he's like...
That's an elephant's trunk. That is
and there's
impressive.
like pee just coming out, and I was like, no way. But it was, and he was just like chilling. At first I thought it was you, but then I was like, no, this is just an old guy.
Yeah.
Plus, just like...
I don't hang out at the Target parking lot. I'm a Bed Bath & Beyond kind of pervert. You know what I mean?
Ooh, classy.
Yeah. What parking lot was this?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that, else you like stalk it and wait outside.
There's something about a dude's ding-a-ling spraying pee that makes me want to go drive by it on Street View. Yes, you're right. Better not tell me. I will lose my weekend.
Exactly. Now I know you.
That's a good story. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy. You ever had a...
Yes.
When?
I have. On the subway. I was riding the subway and I was sitting.
I thought you said at a Subway. I was like...
No. New York. I was riding the subway and there was
It's a $5
this
footlong.
little man who came and stood like this. And his pants were unzipped and everything was just hanging out.
And what do you do? What did you...
I acted like I didn't see it because he wanted me to act like I saw it because that's why he got excited. He's like, obviously he knows, he feels a draft. You don't just have it hanging out
I
and
think
not
that's
realize.
one tip-off, and then when he feels the side of your head and you're still ignoring it, then he really knows.
Then I walked away
Yeah, well,
at the
that's
next
nice.
stop.
Oh, Subways.
Stay tuned. There's a new Nintendo console on the way, and the PlayStation Network has been hacked.
Could your credit card number and personal information be compromised? Yeah, if you're gasping, you should probably stick around, find out the loop.
All week long, I will be here counting you down to the return of Ninja Warrior. Every year, hundreds of competitors gather at the foot of Mount Midoriyama to compete in the phenomenon known as Ninja Warrior. But even for the biggest stars and best athletes, the road to Japan is far from easy. On the day of the competition, competitors have access to any number of things meant to help them keep warm and ready to run. Massage tents and acupuncturists are available around the clock. But what about the months leading up to the big day? It's not all spa treatments and Zen centers. Let's take a look at how the biggest names in Ninja Warrior prepare themselves for total victory. When it comes to the All-Stars, training seems to be done au natural. Grand champion and fisherman Makoto Nagano spends most of his time on his boat. It's here where he does the bulk of his workouts designed for Ninja Warrior.
次は多分かなり変わってると思うんで、どんなのが来るかっていうのが分かんないんで。
As for Katsumi Yamada, they don't call him Mr. Ninja Warrior for nothing. He considers his full-time job to be training for total victory and has devoted his whole life to it. Gas station manager Shingo Yamamoto, the only person who has competed in every single Ninja Warrior tournament, has found a way to bulk up his upper arms while pumping gas for his customers. But barking at the heels of the All-Stars are a new crop of Ninja Warrior stars, and this younger generation tends to keep their training focused in controlled environments. Like Grand Champion Yuji Urushihara, when he's not selling shoes, he spends every spare moment focusing on the final tower. And other athletes of the younger generation practice the skills needed to get past all the brutal obstacles of the course. And finally, we've got the veterans of Ninja Warrior. These guys know their way around the most diabolical of obstacles, and they train hard at work, by rock climbing, and even in their own backyard. So who has the advantage? The seasoned All-Stars or the rising new stars? No matter how hard they train or where they choose to hone their skills, not one of them has any idea what the future holds on the next Ninja Warrior.
The feed is brought to you by the General Automobile Insurance Services. For the best car insurance rates online, go to the General and save some time.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Good. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
Still 1 month away, 2 of the big 3 console makers are already making plenty of headlines. Today marks the 5th day that Sony's PlayStation Network has been down, and Nintendo finally announced a new console for 2012. So that means it's time for a video game roundup in the loop. All right, joining me to help us make sense of it all, Director of Games Editorial for G4TV.com, Eric Eckstein, everybody. All right, so what is it like at G4TV.com right now? Are there chairs being thrown through windows? Are people pounding their chests and screaming in hysteria that PSN is still down?
I mean, yeah, it's really, really sad because Portal 2 just comes out and everybody wants to play with their friends on the PC. Boom, can't do that.
Right.
Can't install it for the PC if you thought you got that free copy. It's really kind of put a damper on the mood because it's really a big time for gaming right now.
Absolutely. Imagine somebody just a week ago gets the new console, buys DC Universe Online, pays potentially for PlayStation Plus, the PSN Plus, pays their subscription fee for DCU, and they can't play it. That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm sure if they could get it up tomorrow, they'd get it up. But right now, what they've done is they've detected an external intrusion, is the official word. That
Ooh, sounds racy. So some creeper came in from the outside, and what did they do?
They did something. We don't know. We know that they certainly compromised their systems enough to pull down all their networks, pull down all their servers, rebuild to some extent, whatever that means. We don't know if they have access to credit card data. We don't know if they have access to any of the other content that's going on in there. So it's a little scary, but they're on it. At least they pulled it down right away and didn't let this thing go on.
But we have to assume, and we're seeing right now a video of GeoHot there, who of course had a huge legal battle with Sony. Is this online hacktivism? Are these people defending GeoHot and crippling the network? Because it seems like more than just a denial of service attack.
It is, and I think what's funny is you have Anonymous in the middle of this, like both confirming and denying any responsibility for this.
Of course.
So we have no idea what's going on and who's doing it. I'm sure. All we do know is somebody got in, and somebody got access to something they shouldn't. And there's lots of theories all over the place about what they could or could not have done. And we're kind of at a loss.
And I did read a couple tweets this morning saying, hey, credit card information was compromised. They're now charging your accounts, and it was widespread. But that's bunk, right? That isn't happening to people.
No one has said that. No one has said that yet. They haven't said.
Well, I'm saying it right now. They are charging. No, just so people know, if they're watching this at home and they have a PlayStation 3, they want to know if their card's being compromised. We don't know that right now.
Right now, we don't know that.
Okay.
But unfortunately, they're not saying that it hasn't. I wish they would just come out and say that. But all they've said is their service. They took it down intentionally. So no one brought it down. There wasn't a denial of service, and like everything went down. It just. They pulled it down proactively.
I imagine like an Armageddon sequence of 12 IT guys at Sony Online on fire right now, for whatever reason, literally on fire, flames coming off their shoulders, screaming to try to get this network back online.
And this went down on 420.
Yeah,
let's not forget. So.
Right, so maybe there is good reason. They dropped the old butane ladder on the lap. It happens. I know. But is there any indication as to when they're going to fix the problem or get it back up? There's nothing.
As soon as possible. They keep. I mean, they're doing a great job of communicating that nothing's happening, but at least they're telling us that they're working on it. So.
We'll give you up-to-the-minute updates about nothing. Thank you very much for that. All right, let's turn to Nintendo, because after last week's leaks and rumors, everybody said there's going to be this new console. It looks like that is confirmed, that at E3 this year, we're going to see a new console from Nintendo?
Yes, Nintendo, they have confirmed a new console, and they have confirmed it's coming out in 2012, and that's about it. And
that's about it?
They'll be playable at E3, meaning that they'll demonstrate some sort of gameplay or some sort of tech demonstration about what the gameplay will be like.
Is there some sort of hook? Is it 4D? Is it holographic? Does it blow bubbles?
Who knows? I mean, there's so many different theories again about specs. What we do think will happen is that it will be in HD, 1080p, stereoscopic 3D.
Right. Well, it's going to support that. It might not be like some big touted feature, but it could handle 3D.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it has to play with the big boys. It has to kind of do what they do. So have those aspects, and obviously they need to improve on the internet and online capabilities and storage to be able to download material and content for your games.
What about the actual controller itself? Because I've heard wild rumors of it's going to be its own portable gaming system. It's going to have a touch screen in it.
Well, that's the one interesting piece. I mean, what they've said is they want to introduce a new console for the home entertainment system or setup. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be normal. So it could very well be some sort of touchscreen that you hold in your hands and you play with people. And I'm sure there's some aspect of a traditional controller, but there will be probably some sort of touch or interactive element there.
And we just saw like a couple of Photoshops, and we should point out, those are just Photoshops, right? Like, we don't know that those are actual leaked anything.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, people are so good with Photoshop, they could do anything. I mean, we saw controllers and units when Revolution, when the Wii was coming out. So, and it looked nothing like those things.
But it still had a cool name, like Revolution.
True. Maybe they'll use that for this one. This one's definitely not the Wii 2. They've certainly come out and said it's not Wii 2.
Well, the code name right now is what, Project Cafe?
Which is not an official Nintendo code name. But yes, it is Project Cafe. So we know nothing other than what they've very little bit told us.
Got it. Well, maybe there's hidden images on the Sony servers, and that's why they shut it down. They didn't want you to know. Huh? Spread that one on Twitter. It's actually not worth it. Eric, pleasure chatting with you, sir. Thank you so much for coming on. Eric Eckstein, everybody, from G4TV.com. Thanks for keeping us in the loop.
Absolutely.
All right, Candace.
Yes.
Candace!
Yes.
What's up?
I'm right here.
I'm hollering at you, girl. What up?
Coming up, a bowling ball nut shot in Great Moments in De-Evolution. But first, here's an AOTS exclusive look at the trailer for The Devil's Double in theaters July 29th. I love this.
Do it. Who at the gym?
You guys don't have Roxanne. I want to play Roxanne. You guys want to play Roxanne?
Yeah, I'll play Roxanne.
Synchronicity too is there too. So.
Yeah, no, that's great. Okay, you guys enjoy your trip to the marketplace because I'm going to go solo.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Scream Queen Danielle Harris will be live in studio with her dystopian vampire flick, Stakeland. Then Blair Herter checks out crazy concept cars at the NY Auto Show, including the Cadillac Urban Luxury Concept. Plus, it's a brand new DV Tuesday when Chris Gore reviews sci-fi schlockfest Dino Shark and revisits the war documentary Restrepo. See it tomorrow.
Please. We sort of promised this to you earlier in the show, and we will not disappoint here on the Old Attack. Ladies and gentlemen, Candace Bailey. Oh, get it, girl! Get it, girl! Oh! Take it to the window! To the wall! Drop it! Pick it up! Now pick it up! Pick it up! Get it, booty! Get that booty! Get that booty! Oh, no, keep it in! Keep it in the pants! Keep it in the pants! Hey, today we bring you the traditional Monday gift of great moments in De-Evolution. Well, hello.
You know, I have a confession to make.
What?
I love bowling.
Oh, you're right, Candace. Bowling does suck. Unless you bowl like this.
Oh! There it is. Oh! There it is.
The Gooch to Grundle split is a tough one to pick up, but they did a good job.
Yeah, they did.
You all right, kiddo?
I'm great.
When was the last time you actually dropped it like that? When was the last time? I'm asking for the last time.
I don't know. I have no idea when the last.
Do you normally black out after dropping it so hot? Oh, okay. All right. Easy. Yeah, you just dipped out of frame there.
That is sexy.
Yeah.
That is a really
By the way,
hot
there's
booty.
no stuffing. That's just how Candace looks in pajama pants. That's why she doesn't normally wear them. It's pretty incredible.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right, what are we doing? Great moments? We're still on this bit? Okay. Yeah. This week's rating system is barber/stripper poles. Fitting. How many should we give him, Candace?
I say 2.
Okay. All right. Apparently the graphics agree. Now, it takes most karate masters years, I think, to perfect the art of karate.
Karate.
Thank you. It takes them years to perfect the art of breaking bricks with their head.
Which is totally irrelevant to the guy in our next video.
If I die, bury me next to this thing.
Yeah, I get focus first.
Focus. Ready. God, oh, it didn't work at all! Oh, God, get it!
There's blood on the block.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wait. Record it. I'm bleeding so much. Look at this. I can't wait to put this on Facebook.
Okay.
How many barber/stripper poles does he get?
Could a gymnast have that booty?
No.
Can
this
you,
booty? Are you kidding?
Can you cartwheel the rump shake or something like that?
Yeah, I could do it.
Can you do it? Can we
Yeah.
sit? All right. Do we have the music? Can we go? No? All right, Candace, you're going to cartwheel the booty shake. Oh. Hey, this is the Attack of the Show. Thanks for paying attention. We're good.
We're live.
You got it.
How about...
Get it?
Cartwheel.
And booty. Oh! Now shake it on the floor. Stay down. You got to shake. Oh! Easy. Woo! Okay.
It's so hard to move with this thing.
By the way, the video gets a 1 out of 5, but that is a 5 out of 5. But we'll give the video 1 out of 5. Wow.
I'm enjoying this.
That was the best floor routine I have ever seen. I think that's exactly how the Olympics should go down.
Thanks. Yeah, I think so too.
We're out of time. You're out of breath. That's all we need. Thanks to our guests, Andy Allo, Eric Eckstein. Good night, everybody. Oh, by the way, there's all these random letters and numbers. That's weird. You want to shake in front of them?